Hi there, I'm David. I'm the architect of the dual substrate system. Question: have you met someone and say you poured out your life story, your hopes, and your dreams, and then next day you see them and they look at you blankly and they don't remember a thing and you have to start all over again? So that's what it's like today with generative AI. So, right now, we can say that AI suffers from a structural type of amnesia. So to make AI remember, what do we do? Remember your context. You're forced to keep your entire conversation or relationship trapped inside a single thread or chat window. And there's two massive flaws with this, right? First of all, thread gets too long, AI's context window maxes out and it starts hallucinating or forgetting important details. Secondly, you're locked into a specific model or even thread. And let's say halfway through a workflow, you decide to move from Gemini to ChatGPT or Claude or whatnot. You can't take that memory with you. Right? You have to maybe copy and paste. You have to do all sorts of things to deal with the fact that it just forgets. So, this is a paradigm shift. So, what happens when you completely decouple the intelligence from the memory layer? Welcome to Threadless Model Agnostic AI. So, you can see here, let's have a look. I can keep scrolling. This is not any one thread, it just goes on and on. And as you can see by some of the little meta detail that I have here, there's different models. Here I'm using Gemini. Uh, let's see if I go further. I'll be using Gemini again. There's Grok, as you can see. But let's actually demo this, see what happens, to see if it remembers something. So we will start. I think we are on OpenAI. Say, how are you today? Well, let's just start a simple conversation. Okay, it's here. Okay. Um, let's move to Gemini. Tell me more. Tell me more about what? Does it have the context? Let's see. Preparing a response. So right now it's going through. Okay, I'll elaborate on why that's a fair statement. It's taken some other context here. You can see it's got the context, and I still need to do some work. Let's just continue that particular conversation with, let's say, Claude. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about uh, uh, about. Let's just pull that up. So you can see right now that it is inserting information. So you can see here it's starting to talk about like what was on that conversation before. It's even quoting it. So these are the coordinates that it gets fed from the system that always stays unique. And the cost is quite reasonable. So we're talking about less than 1 cent per turn. So turn is your response to your prompt, that full end to end. So it's what do we say that 0.25 of 1 cent. So it's quite comparable. That's what I want to show you. Welcome again to dual substrate system, a threadless and model agnostic experience.